Lesson 39. I am always with you. Isaiah 43 verse 2 to 3. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. For I am the Lord your God. Fire in your life will come. Trouble will crash on you in every direction. The difference is that when you follow God, you will not feel it. But when you don't, you will have a troubling experience. With God, you will be able to rise above the troubles and pain in life and stay seated in His direction and purpose no matter what. Most of the times, we end up making the wrong decisions because of what we fear. We get easily intimidated by what will happen to us and forget the reason why we started on this journey. We think maybe this is temporary and we can get back to the right direction. Little do we know, the little fear we allow in our lives will grow and soon will conceive and bear fruit which will block blessings in your life. Even though Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were given all the royal privileges, they never lost their focus on God, even to the point where they had to choose between worshiping other gods or burn in the fire. They chose the fire because they realized the pain of living without their Creator is far worse than walking into the incinerator. Ultimately, everything comes to the decision every individual has to make. Will you choose to obey men rather than God? Yes, people offer many easy solutions, like the gods presented to the people, something seen and can be touched, and people will believe what they see, but they forget what is seen is temporary and in the long run will lead to destruction. But with God, who is unseen, test our next level of trust and belief, because it is not what we do that will matter, it is our faith in Him that counts. He says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. When you face a situation that challenges your faith in God, you should immediately focus on God and how great He is, rather than your problem or the situation you are in. You need to see beyond what you're facing, rather than giving into it, because most of the times, it is just an illusion, a trap to sway you from your focus. But one thing that doesn't change is God's faithfulness that assures you that He will be with you wherever you will go. God doesn't promise to take the pain away, but He promises to be with you through the pain. For He says, His yoke is easy and His burden is light. The psalmist says, we went through fire and water, but You brought us to a place of abundance. Psalm 66 verse 12. These circumstances have to happen to take you through the place of abundance. When David was anointed to be the king of Israel, it wasn't a walk in the park. He had to go through unimaginable circumstances in order to wear the crown after 15 years of trouble since the day he was anointed. It is not that God was not there, but in every step He was protecting him and leading him through. And in all that, David never forsaked his God. And in the end, God blessed him and his entire generation and proclaimed that He will always have a person from his offspring sitting on His throne. And He established His throne forever through His Son Jesus Christ, who came and saved the world. Great rewards always come with great responsibility, even more greater trial and temptation. God will not bring you a test that you cannot manage, but realize the more you grow, the more great the test will be. It is an ongoing spiritual maturity relationship between you and your Creator. Never think when things are getting tougher, the Lord has left you. Not at all. He is right there with you, and when you call on Him, He listens. You need to understand it is a personal relationship between you and the Creator and no one else. It is a relationship of trusting in what He says, obeying His instruction, shunning evil, and doing what is right in everything you do, and never give up. Yes, we sleep and we lose our direction sometimes, but never let a little stream of water become a flood. Keep on building a firm foundation around you through His Word. meditating on it daily and believe in what He says, and He will establish you and your household as His own delight, and goodness and love will follow you all the days of your life.